Annabelle is my 3.5-year-old daughter. She is a wonderful, happy little kid.
Annabelle, when she was born, just a couple of months after being born, was diagnosed with epilepsy after having what looked like a seizure.
Monsters are approaching! One more monster is approaching!
Bullet points, so that we can bring it back to you guys and make that our action plan.
Joining another group should be the coordinator. Somebody will be already.
I went to neurologists with questions and nobody had answers. So we asked them, for instance, how long is my daughter going to live? And they said, I don't know. And we said, what are her symptoms going to look like? And they said, I don't know. What is our daily life going to be like? They said, I don't know. What options do we have in terms of drugs and therapies? And nobody knew.
A monster came from poles!
When she was about 2 years old, though, we finally were given the real diagnosis. Alternating hemiplegia of childhood, it's also called AHC. It's this devastating neurological condition that combines symptoms of many of the other neurological diseases that people are familiar with, like epilepsy, like cerebral palsy, like stroke.
We've been kind of just waiting for you anyway.
The first 6 months, I just read papers, so it wasn't a conscious decision to go down the path of doing anything about it. It was more, let's understand this disease and see what can be done.
Can you get it? Can you reach that? Whoa, she got it. You reach, use that. Whoa.
A patient with AHC can have these episodes of, we would call just weakness on one side or both, and they develop where they just can't move. On top of that, they can develop very, very bad seizures, and they can develop problems with thinking.
We started our foundation, Hope for Annabelle, to develop a cure for her disease. Ours is a little bit different because my husband Simon has been so involved and gotten himself so deep into the science, and I think that's one way in which we are a bit different. I think, we have poured all of our efforts and every penny into a scientific project to develop an AAV-mediated gene therapy to cure Annabelle's disease.
Annabelle, can you just have one go with Mom and then you can go back to Dad?
It seemed like we could make a difference to many other diseases by creating a similar path where parents wouldn't have to reinvent the wheel every time they identified a rare disease, a rare monogenic disease in their children.
Pivotal discoveries in neurosciences over the last several years have been in rare diseases. Understanding that rare disease allows you to take that treatment and expand it to a broader population who maybe don't have that rare disease but could benefit from impacting that particular area of the brain.
She's silly.